Hey guys, and welcome to another speed paint. So this is a super old picture, but for some reason I never got around to making a speed paint for it. So as some of you guys might have seen, this is a speed paint about Link. Yes, Link from Breath of the Wild. I am so excited for this new game. I have been waiting for a new Zelda game for such a long time. I'm pretty sure even though one came out last year, which was Heroes of Triforce or something along those lines, the thing is I don't really have a lot of friends, and I especially don't have friends who like to play Zelda as much as I do. So, I didn't really get that game. The newest Zelda game I got was Link Between Worlds, which was super good, and it's one of my favorite ones now. But yes, I'm so excited for this new one to come out next year. I thought it was coming out this year, and I was so excited, but it's announced to be coming 2017. But I think I can wait. I'm really excited, and I'm so excited. Okay, I said that. How many times have I said that word? Anyways, this was just supposed to be some kind of doodle, I guess, because most of the time I notice that when I want to draw Link, it's very spare of the moment, and so I tell myself, okay, I'm going to do something super quick so that I don't get unmotivated to finish it. So this is kind of that. It was just a really quick doodle, and as you can see, sometimes I go to another picture of Link that I drew. The other picture of Link that you might see now and then that I use for a reference, I actually drew that the day that Nintendo Treehouse was live, like the very first day when they were showing off Breath of the Wild. And I drew that like while listening to it because I was just so excited. But I ended up not liking it very much, so that's why I drew this new one that you'll see eventually as it starts coming together. But yes, I guess for this speed paint, I'm just going to be talking about Legend of Zelda the whole time. So if you're not a Legend of Zelda fan, feel free to mute this video and listen to music or something. But if you like listening to me talk or like Zelda, then you should listen to me talk about Zelda. So here I go. I have been a Zelda fan since 2011, so it hasn't really been that long. It's only been 5 years, and I knew Zelda existed, but I was just never interested in it because I don't know, like I don't know why I was just never like interested in playing it. But back then, I was into a gamer named Tobuscus that you guys probably have heard of him, and he had a playthrough of Skyward Sword, and I fell in love with Skyward Sword. And I know I know it's definitely not the best Zelda game, and it's you know, doesn't have a lot of good reviews, but since it was my first Zelda game, I'm kind of biased towards it. I don't think it's my favorite anymore, but it was my favorite for a very long time. I think Skyward Sword was my only Zelda game for a very long time until Wind Waker HD was announced. And when that was announced, it was for the Wii U, and I didn't have a Wii U then, and so I bought the Wind Waker Wii U. So now I have a Wii U that's like with the little Zelda scribbles on it all over the controller. So that's really cool. That was around 2013, I think. And so that was a really good year because it was a very bad year. It was a good year for that game to come out because 2013 was probably the worst year of my life. And so I would play Wind Waker to distract me from my very bad real life. And yes, and so Wind Waker was another really good one and another favorite, and I really like the art style even though it's very cartoony, but I'm a very cartoony person. I love that art style, so that was fine with me. And then since the Wii U had an eShop, I could play a lot of really old games. I got Link to the Past, but I haven't finished it just because I was really bad at it, but I hope to finish it soon. And I got Minish Cap, which I liked and I became obsessed with, but it's not really one of my favorite Zelda games. I forget about it quite often, even though I was obsessed with it for a couple years ago during the summer. I just played that like non-stop. And then I got Twilight Princess, and that one is another huge favorite of mine. I think it's still my favorite right now, which also didn't get a lot of good reviews, but like I don't know, I just tend not to like, or I tend to like the ones that get bad reviews. But I love Twilight Princess, and I got it for the Wii at first, and then like a couple months after I got it for the Wii, it was announced to have a remake for the Wii U, and I was so angry, but I got the Wii one for only $20, so it was fine. I just gave that to a friend, and now I have the Wii U version. Some other Zelda games I've played are Link Between Worlds and Hyrule Warriors, which Hyrule Warriors I don't really count as a Zelda game just because it wasn't like a canon game, but I'm pretty sure I played both of those before Twilight Princess. I just forgot to mention them. I also when Link Between Worlds came out, I didn't have a 3DS. So I got one just to play that game. So yeah, Zelda made me get like 2 video game consoles, whatever, so I can play their games. It's just a load of BS, but you know, when you're really into a franchise, you do a lot of dumb things for them. And it's not like I never used it afterwards, because I then got Majora's Mask, since that's for the 3DS, and I played that a while ago. And yes, and so now I'm just kind of waiting for the new game to come out. I haven't played Ocarina of Time yet. I'm going to. I just saw the game at a Target, so I'm gonna go buy it soon, and I'm really excited to play that because that's another like classic Zelda game. And The Legend of Zelda is the only gaming franchise in which I have merchandise for it, such as a Link plushie that you've seen during my workspace tour, to snapbacks with the Hylian crest on it, a Zelda wallet. I had a Zelda keychain, or you know, like a Link keychain, but I lost it a while ago. The Wii U, I have, oh, I think I have a couple of t-shirts with Zelda related things on it, so I'm pretty much obsessed with this gaming franchise, and I'm out of time. So that's all I had for this video. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me talk about Zelda for 7 minutes. I also love reading your comments, so if you want, you can comment below with your favorite gaming franchise, because I'd really be interested in knowing. Alright, thank you for watching. Bye!